the Diamondbacks released their 2.0 City Connect. If you'll remember, Arizona's first City Connect was the Serpantes sand color, and they were pajamas. And now we've got
with a black hat.
With a black hat. Now we've got a full reimagining, and it goes all the way back to those 90s and early 2000s D-backs, purple and teal. And have we not been calling for purple and teal in Arizona? That is exactly
Brig.
Exactly.
Everybody's been calling for purple and teal in Arizona.
You right.
The local Little League in fall, they let you choose the colors that you wear. It's either fall or spring. I can't remember which season, but they let you choose your team's colors, and then they'll print jerseys for you, and then they'll get you socks and a belt and everything. And perfect. I would be sitting in the coaches' meeting at the beginning of the season, and the coaches were fighting over who was going to wear purple and teal because they all wanted it.
Yeah,
it's like
100%.
I just want navy blue and teal, guys. Just that's all I want.
Which is weird.
I never got
it. So they are this is really cool. Okay, they're saying as a snake sheds its skin, it is rejuvenated, transformed, and reborn. And so they're saying, okay, I know we haven't changed the name of the City Connect. We're still sticking with the Serpientes. Yeah, but what we're going to do is we're going to change the way it looks, and I think it's so awesome. The collar is in teal on the inside of the collar. It's the only major sports team born with Arizona in its name. This motto pays homage to a legacy rooted in the desert and built for the entire state. Thought that's really cool. The cap is purple on the crown, teal on the visor. The S logo is still the snake S. It's in teal, squatchy teal, eyelets purple. The jock tag has the outline of the state of Arizona, and it says 1998 in there in teal, which was the establishment of the team was in 1998. And then the 9 and the 8 are subdivided and overlaid with a subtle white that transforms the 9 also into a 4 and overlays the 8 to coincide because Arizona is the 48th state in the United States. That's above and beyond. I don't think very many people are going to care, but that's how much detail and care has gone into this.
That's like a thing. That's like a big thing in Arizona. A lot of people are buying they buy state 48 stuff.
Sweet.
Yeah.
There you go.
So that's actually a really cool thing.
And then they've got the flag patch, and it is Arizona's state flag, but it is reimagined in the color scheme that we're representing here. But instead of the sun that is in the state flag center, they've got the A logo for the D-backs, and it's freaking sweet. It's they're cool. Doing on white
just
pants.
Make that the state flag because that's sick.
yeah. They've got now. What's cool about the uniforms is that they've also gone with a vested look. So the torso is that rich purple, and it's got almost like a diamond pinstripe.
Yeah.
So they're small diamonds that are stacked atop one another, and they run down, and they're wider even than they were with the Bulls. Yeah, the what?
They're consummate diamonds.
Consummate diamonds. I'm like, stop it. They've also got a subtle diamond snakeskin sort of diamond design in the cuff on the sleeve, which is also in a metallic teal. The word mark is a metallic teal. It's got the snake S. The tail runs all the way through underneath like a classic ribbon underneath old school baseball names for word marks.
Did you do the hat? I was looking something up.
I did the hat.
Okay,
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so that hat. So one thing that's really cool about the hat is this is the first time they'll be using that Serpientes, the S logo on the field. Because I checked, I was like, didn't they do that? No, they had the A logo on the old hat. They're using it now, and it's really cool because And this is the thing. It's like it's kind of nice, like having some of this insight around here. Is that like that stuff is super popular. I see a ton
Oh
of City
yeah.
Connect jerseys just around town with people, and every time I'm like, man, that's really ugly, but that's a cool design. And now I'm gonna see this, and every time I see somebody, I'm dap them up, like, dude, sick jersey, because I
Yep.
love this so much. It's
Yep.
awesome.
It is.
What I was looking up though, Brig, was that Arizona born. Like I said, they're the only major sports team born with Arizona in its name. So
Mm-hmm.
if you're wondering about the Arizona Cardinals, before they were in Arizona, they were the St. Louis Cardinals, and even when they got to Phoenix, they were the Phoenix Cardinals for several years. And actually, they were the Chicago Cardinals before they were in St. Louis. So,
Oh.
so the Arizona Diamondbacks expansion, born in Arizona,
Mm-hmm.
because you got the Phoenix Suns, it was the Phoenix Coyotes, and then
Yeah.
the Arizona Cardinals. So
It's awesome.
the only one.
That is cool. Thank you for being local and knowing stuff.
I try.
Okay. All right. Now, before we move on from the City Connect uniforms, let's put it through the test. Okay. How good is Miami's? And the question is, if you had to buy a Miami Marlins uniform, is this the first one you would go to?
No. Oh, the jersey, like of the available
jersey.
jerseys.
Of all Miami Marlins available jerseys, is this the one you would go for?
Okay, so we have to put the caveat with that. City Connect 1.0 is not available. Not going to be available anymore, most likely.
Right.
Okay,
That's
so we
the
have to
problem.
take that out. If
Do we?
1.0 is not available, yes.
Okay. Okay.
I am buying it. Not buying the hat. I will do them separate.
I see.
Buying a jersey, not buying a hat.
Okay. Of all the Marlins uniform iterations, if I was going to buy a Marlins jersey, this is the one I would buy. If, like you said, 1.0 is not available, I still love 1.0. Okay, yeah. Of all of the Chicago White Sox available uniforms that you could buy, is this the one you would buy?
It's tough. I really like the red and the blue that just says Sox on it. No. Like the white
the
with
80s
the red and
one.
blue.
Yeah.
The 80s one. I love that.
80s and 90s one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But like I said, I'm a big basketball fan, so probably it's either this one or the 80s one.
Okay. This would be the last one I would probably buy of theirs. And, okay, of the D-backs, is this the one you would buy if you had to buy one D-backs uniform?
I got to say, they're all sick. I'll be honest with you. They have some really good looks. But
they do.
And I might just, actually. At very least, I might buy the
hat. Yeah. Now, if we could talk about the hats, they're all... I think my answers flip a little bit with the caps, but yeah, this is easily the D-backs uniform I would buy if I had to buy one right now, for sure.